Hello, welcome again to my channel. I just want to share one or two things with us. Um, we have entered a new year, and I believe that most of us were already making plans for the year. We already probably making New Year resolutions and all that, planning and praying, seeking the face of God about the year. And that is good. That is very good. And I want to share one or two things with us about this year. One of the decisions you have to make this year. Because in life, you make your decision or your choice and they make you. So you are where you are because you made a decision. If there was ever any good thing that happened in your life, is because you made a decision, right? And if there was ever something that you regret in your life, something that happened in the past and it hurts your feelings, it was because you made a decision. So everything about life is decision. I want to share one or two things with us today. As you have entered the new year, there are people that should not enter with you. There are certain people that should not enter this year with you. You see, before God blessed Abraham, he separated him from Lot. God don't just bless people, because God knew that Lot would corrupt the atmosphere of blessing in the life of Abraham. And you see, when God wants to bless you, he will bring somebody into your life. And when the devil wants to destroy you, he will bring someone into your life. So it's always about the person in your life. And I want to tell you, there are people that should not enter this year with you. There are friends that should not enter this year with you. And I want to share one or two things about such friends. They will have certain traits and characteristics. If you have someone in your life you call a friend who has some of these things I'm going to mention, I think you should let them go. I think you should let them go. Because it is easier for the person who is down to pull you down, than for you who is up to pull them up. So I have a note before me, so I might be looking at my notes so I can organize my thoughts. If you have a friend who discourages you from serving God, they should leave. Now, I'm talking about someone that you've been trying to convince to serve God, to give his or her life to Christ, and the person doesn't want to give their life to Christ, yet they are influencing you to do some bad things. They are making you do what you're not supposed to do as a Christian. You should let them go. They should not enter this year with you. I will be jumping from one thing to the other, so pay attention. The kind of friend who gives you bad advice against your marriage, you should let them go. You see, there are people that they protect their own marriage, but they are giving you bad advice against your spouse so you can lose your marriage. You should be smart. You should be smart. In the first place, you should not be discussing your relationship with people outside. You see, yeah. In the first place, that shouldn't be a topic outside. But if you have someone in your life who constantly tells you negative things against your spouse, or try to sow bad seeds, seeds of discords, sow bad seeds in your heart against your marriage, let the person go. Let the person go. I can tell you, that's a very dangerous person in your life. Now, there are people that you should let go. You should release them. I think I should use the word release. Friends, you should release. Let them go. You don't want them in your life. Now, there's a set of people that they always want to get informations from you that will help them. But when you need information, they don't want to give it out. I don't know if you have met some. I've met some of them, and I kind of made some personal decision about them. So There are people that when I need an information and I call on them to give me an information that will help me, they will not give the information, or they will probably give you half of the information, indirectly telling you you should go and get the remaining information by yourself. But when they need help, they call on me to give them information and give them contacts. Such people, I made a decision. I cannot enter this year with them. I will not call them for any reason. There are see, you should have the gift of goodbye. There's a gift called goodbye. You should come to a point in your life where you have a gift. That gift is called goodbye. Certain people, you should tell them goodbye so you can enter this year. So I'm just telling you. Now, there are people, I'm about to shake the table a little bit. If you have a friend who is a bad husband or who is a bad wife, you know that this your friend is not a good wife. You're a lady and you have a female friend and you know that this lady is not a good wife. And she's showing signs that she's not a good wife. You notice her lying about things, cheating on her husband. Or maybe you're a guy and you know a man, in your life as a friend who is a bad husband. You know that this guy. Now, let me give you an example. When I came to the US the first time, there was this guy, he a married man. I noticed that, he was not being honest to his wife. Sometimes when he's going to an event, he wants me to go with him. But I noticed that he was not being faithful to his wife, And one day the wife called me and said something. She said something that really touched me. She said, if my husband is cheating on me, would you tell me? And that really touched my heart, because the man already showed signs that he was not faithful. After some time, I let him go, I released him, say, hey, I cannot have you as a friend if you're a bad husband, because I don't want to learn the things you are doing. So if you have a man in your life, you know that this guy is a bad husband and he's trying to influence you, let him go. Okay? You must come to a point in your life that you protect yourself unapologetically. You don't need to apologize for it. I'm getting a call, but okay. I'm about to finalize. I have to be fast. I have like 3 minutes. Now, a friend who is secretly envious of you, let the person go. There are people who are unfriendly friends. Secretly, they are jealous of you. They may not say it, but you know that this person is not happy about your progress. They should not enter this year with you. They are unfriendly friends. There are people that spread bad news about you behind your back, and they come before you to smile at you. Behind, they are gossiping you. They are spreading bad news about you. You tell them something confidential, they go behind to share it with certain people. There is something I normally say. I say, the person you are talking to is talking to someone you are not talking to. Whoever you are giving private information, confidential information, is sharing it with somebody that you are not talking to. So you gotta be careful in 2023. So I've talked about. Now, there's something I want to tell you. There are people, they want you to share private things about your marriage, but they don't share their own. So they always want you to share the weakness of your spouse, the things that your wife or your husband is not doing well. They make it a topic of discussion in the name of advising you or counseling you, in the name of, oh, I'm your friend, let me tell you what to do. But they are not telling you things about their marriage. That's a bad friend. A bad friend wants to know about you, get private informations about you, but they don't tell you about them. They hide their own personal things. They protect their marriage, but they want to get informations about your marriage. Be careful. There are people you need to lose as a friend. People that borrow money from you, they don't pay you back. They have to go. That's not integrity. People that only come when you are enjoying, and when you are going through challenges, they abandon you. They don't pick your calls. People that mock you, when you are going through pains. When you are going through pains, they are mocking you at your back. They don't have to do it in front of you. They go behind you to mock you. So you got to lose them as your friend. The person who does not believe in what you believe in as a Christian, that's not the kind of friend you need in your life. Be careful. Someone who mocks the church you attend, mocks your pastor, mocks your bishop, mocks the things that you believe in, things that are very sacred to you. The person is making mockery of it. That's not the kind of friend you want. You got to make a decision in 2023 to keep good friends. I'm telling you the truth. You got to come to a point that even if it warrants not having a friend, is fine. Let God be your friend. Instead of keeping bad friends around you, be careful. The decisions you make in 2023 will either make you or mar you. It starts with a friend. God bless you.